Alright, what's up, y'all? This is King JB back. Just gonna do a little daily blog type thing for MMA topics. Obviously, man, we've been having a lot of situations where a lot of the people from the other side been coming in here talking a lot of shit. I know y'all saw a particular comment topic today. They had like 280 comments, shit like that. Basically, this Charlie Navarro cat came in here saying anyone that likes Dana White isn't a true fan, hasn't watched the sport, whatever the fuck he's trying to say. Let me make this clear. You know, this is the problem with some of you MMA fans in the community. Y'all, for one, take the shit way too goddamn serious. If someone doesn't share the same opinion as you, you flip out and act like a bitch on a period. It's real talk. That's how y'all act. Uh, and with that being the case, man, I really don't understand why I keep exchanging dialogue with some of you cats. But I do. I guess it's a boredom or whatever the fuck it is. But I keep exchanging dialogue with y'all. Now, let me make this clear. My statement on Dana White is very simple. Dana White saved MMA in America. Period. The sport was banned. It got no love. He's the one that pushed for it to get regulated. It's on ESPN, on Sports Center now. That's thanks to Dana White and Zupa. And if you don't recognize that, you're a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying? You guys that hate the UFC and hate Dana White, it's like the assholes that love the CFL or arena football but hate the NFL. Or you like, overseas basketball but hate the NBA. Who the fuck cares what you think, man? The bottom line of it is this sport is growing and it's highly due to Dana White and Zupa. I mean, since when now there's insurance for the fighters? You don't see that? You don't see them doing ESPN Sports Center highlights on UFC 130 and shit? Do they do it on let me ask you, do they do it on Shuto? Do they do that shit for K1? I'm not knocking all that shit. I like all that shit too, man, but let's not diss Dana White here. Dana White's putting in a lot of motherfucking energy in the growth of this sport. Do I agree with the way he handled Fedor? Hell no. Do I agree with everything that Dana White does? Hell no. Am I a fan of Dana White? I don't know. I'm a fan of the UFC, so I guess I might be. Uh, Bottom line is, man, on MMA topics, there's a lot of shit getting talked, and I don't understand. It's all BSL's little fans that are sneaking through the cracks trying to talk shit. Let me make this clear. Me and Bloodstained Lane's beef is over. It doesn't exist anymore. If we ain't gonna fight, it's over. So it's done. He said he respects me. Cool. That's all I needed to hear. The man said he respects me. I have no more ill will towards him. I have nothing further to say about the man. Let him do his thing. Let him make his videos. If he hates Dana White, cool. I don't hate Dana White. Period. But it doesn't mean that all you little motherfucking trolls, all you little internet fags that sit there at your keyboard and just want to sit there and argue with somebody because in real life you get smacked the fuck up. It doesn't mean it doesn't mean y'all gotta start this shit. We on MMA topics for a completely different reason. We trying to do a completely different thing with MMA topics than any other website on the planet. So what I'm gonna have to do is see, I talk to y'all because I don't ever want to sound arrogant or that I feel that I'm better than y'all because I don't. You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth. But you're making it to the point where now, as someone that helps run the site, someone that's trying to grow the site, I'm gonna have to probably disengage with communicating with some of you cats. Cause all y'all do is talk out your fucking mouth. And I'm not the type of cat that just easily lets that shit fly. So I get trapped into these motherfucking silly ass arguments with you motherfuckers. That's just gotta, stop with me. I know that. You know what I'm saying? Michael Pepper from MMA Bay, he said some real knowledgeable shit to me yesterday about my persona and the way if I do ever want to pursue a journalism career, I need to watch what's said, and I agree with that. I'm still gonna say fuck you if you need to be told off. I'm still gonna say fuck you. You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth. But for these cats, this dumbass Charlie Navarro says that I haven't watched any UFC. It's impossible because if I had, I wouldn't like Dana White. He says that he's watched more UFCs than me. No, I'm just my wife will tell you. You know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I sit here all goddamn day watching UFC. So let me show y'all a little something. Now y'all can talk shit because I don't purchase the shit because I'm smarter than that. But let me show you this shit. We start here. Okay. UFC 1. This whole book right here. Okay, this book right here stops at UFC. Let me get 75. Now, let's go ahead to the next one. This one starts at UFC 7. Let me get the right. 76. Goes all the way to UFC. I don't have 129 in here yet. 128, and then it starts on Strike Force. Yeah, starts on Strike Force. Now, I can keep going and breaking out all these, break out the prides, break out the Strike Forces, break out all that shit. You know, that's pointless. You're lucky I went that far, cause now my shit's all out of order and it pisses me off. But anyways, the point of this shit is don't act like a motherfucker ain't got this shit under lock. Don't act like I'm new to this motherfucking sport just because I just started writing about it. You know, motherfuckers are not gonna share the same opinion. Get over yourselves. That's the way the shit goes. You don't like Dana White? I do like Dana White. Who the fuck really cares, man? You think Dana White's watching this goddamn video? Hell nah. He's rich. You think Dana White gives a fuck whether Bloodstained Lane or any of us like him? Fuck no. He's rich. You know, and y'all need to really peep that shit out. Consider that. You hating on the man, but what would you do if you was in his position? You would buy up all the goddamn companies too. You're so hateful towards him because he bought Pride? Pride was the biggest thing going. Hell yeah, I would have bought it if I was Dana White. Y'all acting like bitches right now. You know, when I say y'all, I mean the ones that's trolling about this shit. Bottom line, y'all acting like hoes. You know, you talk about Dana. Bottom line is, you know, he hold on. He doesn't give a fuck about none of these YouTube videos. Period. Not mine, not Bloodstained Lanes, not none of this shit. You know, he may hear about them down the line from people that's close to him and say, hey, Bloodstain dropped a hate video on you. And that's cool. You know, but let me make this clear. Dana White's blockage of some of the media is for a reason. Do I have a problem with the Josh Grosses or the other broad that he blocked? Nah, man. I don't have a problem with them as journalists. But the truth of it is Dana White only wants positive shit about the sport out there. Why is that? Because he wants the sport to grow. And if you're a true fan, you should want that shit. You should want this shit on ESPN. You should want these fighters making millions of dollars like these boxers who can't fight nearly as motherfucking well. You should want that shit. So his growth of this sport is needed. It gives them fucking health insurance now. For real. How do you knock a man that gives a motherfucker health insurance for the training outside of the fights? Get real, man. You know, he gives us as many free fights as possible. He puts them on the TV shows. You know, Dana White is very fan friendly. When you give him Twitters and say you think a fight's boring, look at the Rashad Rampage rematch. It was supposed to happen. You motherfuckers got on there and said you didn't want it to happen, and Dana White canceled the goddamn fight. And I was shitty, because I'm a Rampage fan. I wanted to see Rampage and Rashad Part 2. But you motherfuckers didn't. So what happened? We have no Rashad Rampage 2. Instead, we got Rampage and Matt Hamill. Fuck out of here. We got Rashad fighting Phil Davis, which is a great fight. But we got that based on the fact that John Jones said he had an injury forever. Then he was going to take the surgery. Then Rashad got another fight. Then he comes back and says he's not taking the surgery. Now we don't have Rashad John Jones. What the fuck? I want to see him brand this sport like the NFL, NBA, and shit like that, man. Bottom line is, you should too. I'm not doing this shit with you cats no more on here. Bottom line. You don't like King JB, don't watch his videos. You don't like MMA topics, get the fuck out. Period, man. Fucking trolling ass fans make me sick, man. I'm gonna go back to drinking my coffee, man, and waking up, man. I got shit to do today. Make sure y'all check out MMA affiliates tonight, man. I'm getting hype already based on this bullshit. I'm out of here. Big ups to everybody out there. And Bloodstained Lane, much respect right back to you, man. This shit squash. It's over with me. I got you. No problem. Let's just move on. You do your thing, I'm gonna do mine. You do your thing pretty well over here. I already know King JV does his thing pretty well. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. And for you other motherfuckers that want to criticize my webcam, give me a fucking break, man. My laptop is worth more than some of you motherfuckers' cars. If you even have cars. You little young motherfuckers living in your bedrooms and shit of your mom's house. Bottom line of it is I'm not making a movie here. I can, let me show y'all this shit. If I wanted to, see this shit, flip cam, I could use this motherfucker. I use this shit for family shit. These videos, I'm not making a movie and I could give a fuck less if you like them. So the point of it is, get off my dick. Your qualities of your videos, quit whining, bitch. I'm out.